Hey, welcome to a special Gen Con preview video from Dad vs. Daughter. I'm Tim the Dad.
I'm Megan the Daughter.
Megan, let's talk about our most anticipated games. Actually, we're going to limit it to only 5.
Yeah.
But these are the games that we're looking forward to seeing at Gen Con and maybe demoing based on the BGG list that has already come out.
Yeah, right now there's like over 500 games published to be like announced at Gen Con as the time of filming this. I'm sure more will be added, but yeah. Lots to look through.
Yeah, and we're about a week and a half out from actual Gen Con, so there may be more that are added, but these are as of basically this recording.
Yep.
So, Megan, do you want to start us off?
Sure. One I'm looking forward to. I actually saw a TikTok for this, which is how I knew about it.
Yes. TikTok?
Yeah, I bought some board game TikToks. Yeah.
Okay.
It's Panda Royale. It's from Last Night Games. And what enticed me about it was it comes with like a bunch of dice, and I love dice.
Well, there you go.
But yeah, I think it's more like a roll your luck type thing, you know, set collections with your dice. But the dice look cool, and that's what drew me to it. And I've never heard of this studio before, and I saw they were going to be at Gen Con.
So tell me about the TikTok video.
It was someone just like showing off the game, like a little minute review of the game.
Okay.
But they showed off the dice.
Not like one of those TikToks.
It wasn't like a dance.
No. Oh, okay.
No.
All right. Yeah. So one I'm actually looking forward to is one from one of our great publishing friends, and that is the Rebel Princess Deluxe Edition from Bezier Games. Now, you all know that we're big Disney fans.
Yes.
But this is a game where they're taking those characters that we know, you know, all the like the Disney princesses, but it's not the Disney version. It's the literary version.
Yes.
Looks cool. I think it's a trick-taking game, but you know, it's kind of in our wheelhouse. And of course, we love Bezier, so definitely want to check that one out.
Another one on my list, it's on both of our lists actually, is Dracula versus Van Helsing. This is from 25th Century Games.
Yeah, this one actually looks cool. It's a 2-player game. One person is Dracula, the other one is Van Helsing. If you're Van Helsing, you want to basically get rid of Dracula's health. Does a dead person have health?
You're just trying to kill him. Like, kill him.
Yeah. And Dracula is trying to basically convert 4 townsfolk that are in a district basically to be vampires. So,
but it's a 2-player game, so you're picking like one side to go as.
Yeah.
So that's cool.
And we kind of like that lore, you know, that dark universe.
It does. Yeah. But I did read Dracula a couple years ago.
So. Did you? And of course, cool. I know I'm in the minority, but I love the movie Van Helsing. Not just because Hugh Jackman's in it.
That's the main reason, though.
But it is done by the same people who did The Mummy. So that's why I don't know why you don't like it. Yeah. Or have you even watched it?
I've seen bits and pieces. I haven't watched all the way through.
Watch it.
Yeah, I haven't done that.
So yeah, that's one I'm looking forward to. Game Night has already done a video on there. So that's kind of also how I knew how the gameplay was. Yeah. No, I actually found it from the list, but then I saw that they had a video. So shout out to our friends Nikki and Lincoln on that one.
Yep.
Go ahead.
Right.
Oh, that was you.
That was both of ours. So you can go next.
Okay. Yeah. Another one that I'm looking forward to is Clans of Midgard from Gray Fox Games. Now this is a dice version of. I don't know if it's a total dice version of like. They had Champions of Midgard, and then they had another one. This could be a standalone. I don't really know a lot about it.
But it's a dice version.
But it's a dice game with Vikings, or about Vikings. Norse. So, so I was kind of interested in that. And we did Champions of Midgard.
We did. That was a long time ago,
that was a long time
very
ago.
Long time
and I don't remember who won.
Probably me.
I remember, I think we actually demoed that at Gen Con the year it came out.
I remember that.
And I think you actually won the demo that we did.
Oh, but not.
Yeah, I don't know.
I'd
have to go back.
It's been a while.
But yeah, I'm looking forward to that one.
So another game on my list is the Star Trek Star Realms. So I love Star Realms. I'm a Gen Con champion at Star Realms.
You are.
Years ago, but I still, you know, have that rank proudly in my repertoire. And I love Star Trek games. I mean, I'm not like a super big Trekkie, but I love all of the Star Trek games that we played.
You do.
So like weird. Star Trek games are good. I don't know what it is about them, but I really like it. So taking the 2 of those, I'm really excited about. And that's from Wise Wizard Games, so the same people that do Star Wars.
And I haven't actually seen hardly any press on it. It was on the list, but So let's stick with that Star Trek theme, because another one I'm looking forward to is Star Trek: The Captain's Chair, and that one is from WizKids.
Yeah.
That one I think is going to be a little heavier, a little weightier game, you know, but it's, you know, it's a Star Trek game, so I'm definitely interested in it, and I know that it's already gotten a lot of buzz, just because I think it is a little meatier than like a normal, you know, card game.
But that has like modern Trek in it now too, doesn't it?
Yes.
So it has like the new Pike, right?
Oh, from Strange New Worlds?
I thought I saw a graphic.
I don't know.
Maybe.
I know it's got Picard in there. I know that.
Old man Picard?
No, young Picard.
I mean, he's still old then.
Well, yeah.
Younger old.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. One of the other things I'm looking forward to, it's not necessarily a game, but I'm looking forward to seeing Larian Studios' booth. If you're not familiar, they just did Baldur's Gate 3 for all of the gaming consoles. I loved that game. There's a way for me to basically play D&D solo. I put so many hours into that game. Love it. So I'm really curious like what their booth is, if they'll have any Baldur's Gate related stuff. I'm hoping something. So I'm curious. I'm looking forward to that.
And I don't know jack about Baldur's
Maybe there'll
Gate.
be owlbears.
Well, I do
adopt
know about
an
owlbears.
owlbear.
What'd you name it?
I forget what I named it. But the dog was named Scratch, and you can pet both of them, and then you get a trophy, and it says you have 2 hands for a reason. And that's the name of the trophy, because you can pet both of them. Oh. So they stay at my camp. I rescued the baby owlbear.
Well, good for you.
I know, I'm a good person.
All right.
Yes.
The next game I've already mentioned, I think several times on our Facebook page. I'm also wearing a pirate shirt. Also, if you like our pirate shirts, you can go out to
merch.
Yeah.
We have merch.
But this is actually a new shirt to me.
It's an old design, but new to you.
It is. I love the pirate motif on that. But my game is Pirates of Maracaibo, which I like Maracaibo to begin with. This is a game where you're going to make up the board with a bunch of different cards. You're going to be moving, kind of like Maracaibo, where you're going to be going to Maracaibo several times during the game. I think 3 times in this version, and then the game is over. So then you add up your points and all that. But this game, I think, was announced a long time ago. And as soon as it was announced, I was actually looking it up. John Gets Games, he actually had a playthrough of it. And that was quite a while ago. But I believe it's a Gen Con release. So I love pirates. I love Maracaibo. So, you know, that's a no-brainer for me. Did you do 5?
I did 6, kind of. I mean, Baldur's Gate is more like just interesting booth. It's not really a game. But then after looking at this, after we kind of compiled the list, I was like, oh, there's some Star Wars games that I'm interested in.
There is that?
Yeah. So Star Wars Villainous Revenge at Last is the newest Villainous expansion for the Star Wars, and it's Darth Maul.
Well,
so,
yeah, I mean, he's my boy.
So I'm excited for that, mainly just to see it. I like looking at it at Gen Con. We'll get it probably at a later date.
Target.
Yeah, but we love Villainous. We love Star Wars, obviously, and you like Darth Maul. So that'll be a fun one just to look. I'm really curious what the little piece will be. I'm hoping it's like his head with the little spikes, but you never know.
It
could be like,
I think a graphic might already be out there.
It probably is. I haven't seen it though. I've just seen the cover art for like the box.
And we have all of the villains.
Yes.
So we have all the Disney, we have all the Star Wars, we have all the Marvel. Yeah,
we own them. Yeah, we just haven't played them all.
Yeah, well, you got a bunch of them for me for Christmas last year.
There was a deal,
and we just haven't had a chance to play.
Yeah, but the other game, this is probably my most anticipated game of Gen Con, is the Star Wars Deck Builder Clone Wars edition. Which that was my game of the year. Love the deck builder, and the fact that it's Clone Wars is like a bonus because I really like Clone Wars, so I'm excited for that. Yeah,
and we were fortunate. Asmodee is actually going to have a press event where we're going to be able to take a look at that. We won't be able to share any information on it because it'll be
before
kind of
con.
Under wraps, so to speak. But as soon as we're able to share that, we definitely will. And that's definitely one that we will be getting to the channel probably
fairly soon.
Pretty quick.
Yeah.
But yeah, we love the regular Star Wars version of that. So the Clone Wars, even, you know, when we played it, I think in our review, we said, well, this is, you know, we know there's going to be a Clone Wars.
Yeah, there's got to be.
Well, and it'll be a standalone.
Yeah.
But yeah, really looking forward to that one.
Yeah.
So another game that I'm actually interested in, I think you probably would be interested in, is Sherlock, The Game is Afoot. And that's from Indie Board and Cards. It's a 2 to 5 player game. Like I said, don't know anything about it.
But we like Sherlock.
We like Sherlock.
I like Benny Batch.
And I was about ready to say something else, but this is a family-friendly show, so I'll leave it at that. The other game is called Top Tier, and that's also from Indie Board and Cards. Again, don't know anything about it, but it's just one that kind of caught my eye.
I'm sure what will catch my eye, though, is all the dice.
Yes.
I love dice.
Yes. Now, like I said, this
Very
is
much
just
looking forward to that.
our list based on what we saw on the BGG list. I know there's a lot of stuff that's been probably added since we looked at that list.
There's going to be a new Ticket to Ride out, so...
There's other stuff, you know, from like Asmodee. They don't actually release the titles and things prior to that, or any information. I mean, the Clone Wars one, that's been out there for quite a while. So I'm not breaking any rules by announcing that, but they always have something up their sleeve that they're going to show there too. The other thing is we always love visiting some of the booths, especially the Upper Deck booth.
That one was so cool last year. The bot deck.
Yes, that was awesome.
That was really cool.
So if you like the boys, you might want to go back and check last year's Gen Con wrap-up video that we did, because we got to go to the very tip-top of
we got to go to the
Tower.
upper deck of the upper deck booth.
I see what you did there. Yeah.
It was cool.
It's kind of like, you know, where the 7 meet was.
We got to meet Translucent. It was so
we
cool.
had excellent
we have
pictures
photos
with
with
Translucent.
him. It was amazing. Before, you know.
Yeah.
Spoilers.
But, you know, there's going to be other things that we're going to see at Gen Con.
Yeah, the upper deck booth is pretty cool. I think I have an idea of what the theme will be.
I think so, too.
For upper deck. So...
Yeah.
I have a little idea.
And of course, we're actually going to be there for 3 days this year.
Yes, not just the one.
Yeah, last year we had to blitz the hall on a Sunday just because of scheduling.
Yeah.
But we're actually going to be over there Wednesday night because that's when Asmodee's event is. And then we'll be covering the con Thursday, Friday, and Saturday. So keep an eye on our Facebook page, because what we've done in the past is when we're done with the day, we kind of do a little wrap up of what we saw and things like that.
I'll be posting live on Instagram stories throughout the day. We'll have a little bit of Twitter action, so follow the socials, and I'll tag everything too.
That's all her.
That'll be me. Yeah.
The Facebook stuff would be probably later, and
but
hopefully we'll have time.
Yeah.
Because one of the things we haven't done, we haven't looked at any of the events or anything that we might want to do.
Yeah.
So
True Dungeon sold out.
Yeah,
there was a pirate.
There was a pirate
trying
one.
To convince you to do.
Yeah, it was a little pricey though.
Yeah. But it looked cool.
But
yeah, there's a lot going on.
If you've seen us at Gen Con before, you may have come up to us, and we have, you know, buttons that we give out. But this year is extra special. You want to talk about that?
It is our 10th anniversary in September.
Yeah.
We'll be doing this for 10 years, which is crazy.
Because we started right after we were at Gen Con. In fact, kind of the whole reason why we did it was we were at Gen Con. We were actually teaching Elder Sign, I think, wasn't it? Because people wanted to come up and see it.
No one was there.
They had Fantasy Flight had already kind of shut the booth down, so
we just took it upon ourselves.
we were teaching the game, and we're like, well, we can do this.
Yeah.
So
and at the time, we were watching Tabletop with Will Wheaton, and we're like, yeah, I mean, we're not gonna have cool celebrity guests.
So it's like right after Gen Con, all the wheels got in motion, and
Lords of Waterdeep was the first video.
Right,
and you can tell it's the first video if you go back and watch, because it's really bad.
That's not bad. It's just rough, and it's a lot different format than kind of what we're doing now. But yeah, so this year, if you come up to us in honor of our 10th,
we have 10th anniversary buttons.
Yeah, these are cool. So if you see us at Gen Con, come up and we will happily give you one of our special 10th anniversary buttons.
Special buttons. So yeah, looking forward to seeing people. It's always cool to like meet our fans. But you know, we've made a lot of friends within the companies, all the different publishers and all. So it's cool to catch up and see everyone.
But it is a pleasure when you guys come up and you're like, hey, you're dad versus daughter.
It's really cool.
And sometimes it catches us by surprise.
Yeah.
Like last year.
Yeah.
But it's a ton of fun. Yeah, we'll be happy to take pictures, give you a button, you know, talk to you. So yeah, if you see us, stop us. And like I said, if you need shirts, well, we won't have the shirts.
We'll be wearing our shirts.
Yes, we will be wearing our shirts. But you can get these shirts and some other designs from Sir Meeple Apparel.
Links are in our bios of everything.
Yep. and they're really cool. Like I said, these are new, and
they're
new material.
Yeah, they're really
and these
nice.
are nice.
Yeah,
I mean,
they're
not that our
golden.
other ones weren't.
Yeah,
but these are really nice.
They're golden, so they're pretty cool.
You got a new purple one as well.
I did, yeah. So I kind of upgraded.
And I didn't have a red shirt, and of course I wanted another pirate shirt. So.
You know what happens to red shirts, though.
But that's only on Star Trek, and I won't wear this when we're looking at the Star Trek
okay.
games. At least I hope not.
Yeah, who knows?
All right. So anything else that we want to talk about with Gen Con?
Just looking forward to going. It's the highlight of being part of this channel for me. I think is fun just to see all the new stuff and go to a con.
You are definitely in your
I love
element
it.
at Gen Con.
I love it so much. Once we get in the hall and like, it's so much fun. I thrive off it.
You do.
So yeah, I'm excited to go. Just excited to see everything since we'll be there longer. We can kind of take more time, and like soak it all in. So yeah.
Yep.
It'll be good.
And we're not just going to be in the exhibition hall. We'll probably be wandering throughout all the convention center. So
we probably won't make it over to Lucas Oil though.
Oh, I think we might.
We might this year?
I think we might be going over there. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, we're going to have 3 days.
Well, sure, we could.
So we might be able to go over and check it out.
Yeah.
So.
Maybe.
All right.
Yeah.
So we hope to see you guys at Gen Con. And like I said, if you see us, stop us, say hi. But we'll catch you guys next time.
Bye.
Thanks for watching our video. We hope you enjoyed it. And if you did, click that like and subscribe button. You can also follow us on social media like Facebook.
And Twitter at DadBeDaughter.
And if you like what we do and you want to support us, you can visit our Patreon page. So thanks for watching.
Thanks.